Once I type in ipintentio.com in the URL box of my web browser and hit enter, I'll land up on the ipintentio.com website. Think of a website as a house. Just like every house has a unique address, every website or its server machine also has a unique address, as we learned earlier. This address, well, is known as the IP address. Now, a house can have a single room or multiple rooms. Similarly, a website can have a single web page or multiple web pages. So instead of ipintentio.com, let us go to ipintentio.net. Well, ipintentio.net is an example of a website that has a single page. So as you can see, there is just one page and all the information or content is represented in a single page. On the other hand, ipintentio.com comprises multiple pages. Now what you see on your screen here is the IP Intentio homepage, similar to the room you find yourself in once you've passed through the front door of a house. So now let's click on this link over here called platform. Now we've left the home page and find ourselves on a different page. At the end of the day, when you visit a website, any website, right, you're seeking some kind of information. Now, that information can be easily presented using plain text, like, say, a notepad or a post-it note. You can just go through the lines of text available on that page and eventually get the message. But, well, that may take a while. You may get bored, you might lose attention, and, well, in some cases, the message might get lost. Therefore, most modern, well-designed websites present information in a manner that can be easily understood and understood in a short span of time. To do this, they use appropriate colors, attractive styling, and even pictures and multimedia elements. Makes sense, doesn't it? The challenge, though, is that you could be using any device to access a website. A desktop computer, a laptop, a tablet, or even a mobile phone. Well, not only that, your device or you could have a defined preference for a specific web browser. So how can we make sure that the information available on a website is displayed in your browser on your device exactly as it was intended? This is where HTML comes in. HTML is a rule-based language that is understood by web browsers, and these browsers are capable of interpreting and displaying the information in HTML format in the exact same way. Modern day HTML, though, is almost always associated with two important aspects in addition to the text information that the HTML contains. The first one deals with the appearance of the page. Now take a look at how the IP Intentio homepage uses various colors and how each section on the page is laid out in relation to the other. Now this appearance is controlled by using what is known as CSS or cascading style sheets. The other aspect deals with the gamut of user interaction. Essentially, this means that you can talk to a web page and the web page responds with appropriate messages. So let's take an example of that. Now let's say I want to log in to IP Intentio, and for some reason I want to log in without specifying my user ID and password. So I hit go. Well, the IP Intentio website tells you that you must enter a valid email address. Now, such interaction is controlled by what is known as JavaScript, which is a scripting language that web browsers understand. To summarize, modern day web page design would typically include HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.